Welcome. Today is Saturday, April 1st, and we are here for our morning yoga class. I hope you have a nice, quiet place, a nice, comfy mat, and let's spend the next hour together focusing on letting go of stress in the body and the mind, focusing on connecting movement with breath, and just setting the tone for the rest of our day. We're going to start by relaxing a little bit, so let's stretch out on our mats. Let our arms rest at our sides, palms open, face to the sky. Close your eyes and just breathe deeply in through your nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage as you inhale. Exhaling out through the nose, we want to feel the same area of our bodies contract and empty. Continuing to breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. Bringing some awareness now to our face. Relaxing our eyes. Relaxing our jaw. Relaxing the neck. And then we bring our breath and awareness into the arms. And I want you to start at your shoulders. Breathe all the way down your arms, out through those fingertips. And then let's bring our breath into our legs and breathe from our hips, all the way down to the tips of our toes. And then from there, let's focus in on the spine. Start by breathing down through the top of the head, along the length of the spine, weaving your breath in between each segment. And just notice the body releasing, relaxing into our mat. Let's roll our head to the left. Bring it back up and roll it to the right. And then bring it back to that neutral place. Draw the chin down towards the chest. Feel that stretch going up the back of your neck. And then just let the head come back to neutral. Inhale both arms to the sky. Exhale, float them back behind you once they've made it down onto the mat. Push out through your heels and stretch out through those fingers. And let everything go soft. Now let's inhale the arms back up towards the sky. And exhale, float them down alongside the body. Next, we're going to pull that left knee up to our chest. We're going to give it a really close hug. And then let's flex and point our foot. Circle the ankle around slowly. And then let's reverse. And allow your foot to rest. Now let's circle the knee. And let's go the other way. And then just keep the knee tucked in really close to the body. Let's send that leg out. And bring the right knee in. Same thing, we start with our hug. And then we can begin to flex and point that foot. And slowly roll the ankle round and round. And let's do a few the other way. And then we'll just rest the foot. And let's circle the knee around. And do a few the other way. And then just hug the knee in nice and close to the body. And then we'll bring the left knee back in. So now we're giving ourselves a tight hug without feeling the shoulders lifting off the mat. And we'll rock gently side to side. Come back to neutral and circle both knees round and round. And then let's reverse. And then from there, just tuck the knees in closer and closer. Tighten the belly, press through the back of your rib cage. And let's bring the shoulders, neck, and head off the floor. Think about nose to knees. And release back down. Again, tighten the belly, pressing through the back of the ribs. We round up. And release down. Now let's set the feet down. Space them apart about hips distance. Turn the toes in, the heels out slightly. Arms at our sides, palms to the sky. Start tightening the belly and peel the spine off the mat, moving up into bridge. So once we've made it to the top of our bridge, we want to activate the hamstrings and the gluteals, not feeling this in the knees or the quads. If you feel it there, you need to inch your feet farther out from your butt. Exhale slowly back down. Pressing the spine into the mat. Let's try again, tightening the belly. Peeling off the floor, rising into that bridge. And then peeling back down, one segment at a time. Pressing it down, and let's try one more. Inching our way off the mat. Holding that strong bridge. And then pressing it back down. Once you've made it all the way back into the mat, let's tuck the knees back in, giving ourselves another well-deserved hug. Adding in a few more rocks side to side. And then that circling of our knees round and round. And reverse. And then just tuck the knees in tighter and tighter. As we exhale, let's roll the body up. And then once you've made it up, we'll bring ourselves into our easy cross-legged position. Palms open to the sky, backs of the hands on the knees. Feel the shoulders actively pulling away from the ears. And we'll drop our chin to chest as we exhale. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift it back, open your throat. And exhale, chin to chest. Once more, inhale, lift it back, open your throat. And then make your way back to neutral. Let's turn our eyes to look right. Come back to center, turning to look left. And again, back to center, turning to look right. And then while we're there, just drop your chin towards that right shoulder. Let's bring the head back up, turn to look left, letting your chin drop towards that left shoulder. And then back up and come center. And once again, chin to the chest. This time I want you to roll your right ear to the right. Drop the chin, roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. Drop the chin and roll left. And then let your chin rest on your chest. Bring the head back to neutral and let your hands come together at heart center. Inhale, open arms and heart. And exhale, hands together. Inhale, open. And exhale together. Inhale, open wider and wider. And exhale, hands back together. We'll lace those fingers and press our palms forward and then reach towards the sky. Actively pulling the shoulders from the ears. Let's do a side stretch to the left. Come back up and side stretch to the right. And then back up, let the arms come forward and release them all the way down. Once they're down, let's roll the shoulders back front. And let's start creating larger circles. And then one really, really big circle, keeping the arms high overhead. And then we'll let them float all the way down until our fingertips reach the mat. Now let's take one more inhale. Exhale as we soften, and let's transition to those hands and knees. Next, let's focus on a little bit of warm up for the spine. Got foundational hands, widespread fingers, hands turned in slightly, pressing through second, third, fourth knuckles each hand. Shoulders stacked over our wrists, hips stacked over our knees, and the tops of our feet pressing into the mat. As we inhale, let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. Exhale, scoop the belly and round the spine, drop the head for cat. Inhale, open cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Making our way back to neutral. Let's extend through the heel of the right foot. Add the left arm forward, turning left palm to the sky. Exhale, lower switch. Left leg extends, right arm forward, palm opening to the sky. Exhale, lower switch again, extend and reach. Exhale, lower switch, extend, reach. And exhale, lower. Keep your big toes close, but separate your knees and start pushing your tailbone as far back as you can. Dropping your chest through your knees, forehead to the mat. Palms open, face to the sky, increases the stretch, going down the sides of the body. Return to foundational hands as we tuck the toes, sending our tailbone to the sky. Allow your head to drop to extended arms. Feel your ribs pulling closer and closer to your thighs. And then from there, let's walk our dog. Lift and lower each heel individually. And then just raise one heel while we press the other. Switch that out. And then press both heels back down. And from there, let's inhale and move ourselves into plank. Press back up into down dog. Let's nod our head yes. Let it shake no. And just let it hang there. Again, inhaling into our good strong plank. And exhale back up into down dog. Raise both heels. Press that back down. Raise both heels. And press them down. Inhale forward to our good strong plank. Next, exhale, modify to the knees and start to lower elbows, opening, chest touches first, then hips. Elbows tuck in as we inhale, pressing through the hip bones, the tops of the feet, lengthening the spine. Rise for cobra. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, back down. Once again, inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Tuck the toes, let's make our way back up. Into downward facing dog. Inhale to that plank. Exhale, lower. You can modify to your knees or lower in one piece. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to that plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, extended child's pose. Pressing back, palms opening to the sky. Breathe. Foundational hands, scoop the belly in. Let's round up for our cat. Sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. And then just back to our neutral spine. Let's re-extend the right leg, pushing through the heel, adding that left arm forward. And then bring the left hand down and let's step the right foot forward. So now it's between the hands. Press down through the top of your left foot. Let's lift up our body. Reach to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale back down, hands to the mat. Tuck the left toes as we lift our left knee, bringing us into runner's lunge. Now see if you can lift your upper body and just move into high lunge. Feeling our body weight balancing equally into both feet. And then from there, let's hinge forward again, hands to the mat. Send your right foot back into plank. Press back up into down dog. And let's come back down onto all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart cow. Exhale, round out for cat. And then we're back to neutral. Now let's extend through the heel of the left foot. Have the right arm forward again, reaching as far away from that center line of the body. Exhale the hand down, but we'll step our left foot forward, placing it between the hands, pressing into the top of our right foot, left knees over the ankle, reach to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to our mat. Tuck the right toes under as you lift the right knee, bringing us into our lunge. Once you feel established, try lifting upper body into high lunge. And then let's release our hands back to the mat and step the right foot forward. Toes are close, heels are apart. We're going to inhale, roll up. Reach and touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, rolling back up, reaching high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale as we lengthen, rising into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale back into plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Let's try one more. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. And then exhale to our heart. Let's extend the arms long at our sides. Feel like your fingertips are pulling down towards the earth. Nice wide spread toes. Heart center open. Crown of the head reaching to the sky. Standing mountain pose. From there, let's inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back, bringing us into our lunge. Once established, push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Let's align our left heel with the back of the right heel. Start lifting upper body. Add your arms to the sky. Warrior one. Let's open the arms as we open our heart. And we'll inhale, neutralize the spine. Exhale, coming forward into our warrior airplane. Exhale, hands return to the mat. We return to runner's lunge, pressing down into that right hand. Let's inhale, left arm out to the side, revolve at the waist, reaching to the sky, twisting lunge. Exhale, hand comes down. Back goes our left foot into our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale again, downward facing dog. Inhale, returns us to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Toes are close, heels are apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reaching high to touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. And inhale again. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back. We establish our runner's lunge. We push the left heel down, turn our left heel toes out. Align our right heel with the back of our left heel, lift upper body. Hip bones forward, shoulders stacked at your arms. Warrior one. Open your arms, open your heart. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Warrior airplane. Exhale, hands to our mat. Return to the ball of your left foot so we're back in lunge. Press down into that left hand. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. Twisting lunge. Good. Exhale, right hand down. Send that right foot back, holding our plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. This time, let's inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. And then let's bring our hands behind our calves. See if you can grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. As you're drawing your ribs closer to your thighs, try sliding those hands closer to your ankles. Breathe. Let's release our hands. Take that giant step back with your right foot, bringing us back into our lunge. From there, push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. We're going to go right back up into warrior one. And then from here, let your arms come forward. And let's pull the left leg straight without locking. Begin to open the right arm, and as it's opening, we're opening that right hip so that we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out, palms open to the sky. And that becomes our 5-pointed star. Inhale, touching the sky. Exhale, folding forward, bend the knees, brush the earth. Inhale, rising for that sunflower. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rising. And again, exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. And once we're folded, press down into your palms, pushing the arms straight, straightening your legs as much as you can, keeping those toes turned in, they're at least straight ahead. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let's try melting down. Letting our forearms sink as close to the mat as we can. Letting the upper body completely let go. And then from there, pressing down through our palms, arms push straighter and straighter. We're going to bend the right knee, shifting our weight to the right, keeping that left foot flat on the mat. Let it feel a deep stretch going up the inner thigh. And then let's bring ourselves back to center. And walk your right hand over towards that left big toe. Start to inhale, the left arm to the side, revolve at the waist. And there's our twisting straddle. Exhale the hand back down. Once there, reposition hands directly under shoulders. Inhale again with our flat back. Exhale, arms extend for airplane straddle. And then let's inhale and rise back up into 5-pointed star. Now let's rotate palms to face forward. Bring our hands together. Let your palms meet, your fingers lace, and then we'll press our index fingers together, deepening the stretch across upper back and back of shoulders. And then let's bend the elbows so we can get the elbows and the forearms to press together, and we want to keep our elbows shoulder level. Now start to inhale both arms towards the sky. Upper arms softly framing the head without feeling any tension in the shoulders. Extend a little higher, and let the arms open into our 5-pointed star. Next, we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat, align our left heel with our right arch, and then when ready, bend the left knee, finding your warrior two. Let's pull the legs straight and rebend. Try again, pulling straight and rebend. Good, now start extending the left arm farther and farther out. Lift the left, lower the right. Turn your left palm to the sky, pushing through the heel of that left hand. Reverse warrior. As we exhale, return to warrior two. And then we'll pull that front leg straight. We're back to our starting position. And imagine that you're pressing against the wall. We're going to start to pull our right hip right. Start reaching that left arm as far away from our right hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther, let's set the left hand down and the right arm reaching to the sky. Breathing into all that open space that we've created without feeling tension in the neck or the shoulders. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, we can bend the left knee, placing our forearm on our thigh. We're reaching the left hand back down to the mat. And then as we exhale, start to revolve upper body. Let the hand return to the mat. Come back into your runner's lunge. Send the left foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. You can hang out there or insert a push-up. And then let's position right hand under right shoulder, turning the side, opening left arm to the sky for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into plank. Press back up into down dog. Extend to the heel of your right foot and start reaching that heel towards the sky for three-legged dog. And then let's send our right foot forward through the hands, which brings us back to runner's lunge. And then from there, start to push the right leg straight. Extend the left leg behind you, hip level. Position your hands to form a tripod with your right foot, creating tripod balance. We can stay like that or align right thumb with right pinky toe. Open the left hip, add the left arm. Half moon balance. Exhale, left hand down if it's lifted. Sand the left foot back in. Toes close, heels apart. Bending our knees. Dropping the hips. And as we're doing that, try pulling your knees closer together. Lifting your ribs from your thighs, adding your arms. And that becomes our chair pose. Inhale, reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Bring the hands behind your calves. This time, we can use the right hand to grab hold of our left wrist. And as we're drawing the ribs closer and closer to our thighs, see if we can lower the arms closer to the back of the ankles. As we exhale, hands release. We take a giant step back with our left foot, returning us to our lunge, pressing the heel down, turning the toes out, aligning right heel with back of left heel, lifting up our body, bringing us into Warrior One. And then we'll let the arms come forward. Pull the right leg straight without locking. We start opening the left arm. The left hip follows. Then we end up in 5-pointed star, facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out, palms open, face to the sky. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brushing the earth. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Once more, exhale, folding. Hands come down. Start to push the arms straight. Start to push the legs straight. Inhale, let's look out with our flat back. And then exhale, let your body go a little deeper into that stretch. From there, let's push into the palms once again. And we're going to bend the left knee, shifting our weight to the left. And we want to be feeling that stretch in that right inner thigh. And then come back to neutral. And from there, let's extend that left hand over towards the right big toe. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. There's our twisting straddle. And then as we exhale, let's bring the hands back to that neutral place. We're going to inhale once more, look out. Exhale, try to sink a little deeper down. Just hang out there while I see what happened to our music. Don't know what's happening, so we're going to do something different. Let's inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms go wide. There's our airplane straddle. And then let's inhale and rise up, coming back into 5-pointed star. Turning palms to face forward, let your hands come together in front, meeting, lacing your fingers, pressing index fingers together. We bend the elbows so our forearms and elbows meet, breathing across upper back and back of shoulders. And let's try extending the arms higher, allowing them to frame the head. And then we'll open the arms to shoulder level and we're back into 5-pointed star. Now we're ready to turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align that right heel with our left arch and then bend the right knee. Finding Warrior Two. Let's pull straight again. and bend. And pull straight again. And bend. Good. Now let's extend the right arm a little further. Lift the right, lower the left. Turn right palm to the sky. Feel that stretch going all the way up the right side of your ribs. Reverse warrior. And then we'll bring ourselves back to our warrior two. Now we'll pull the right leg straight once again. And visualize yourself pressed against a wall. Start to pull that left hip left and start reaching right arm farther and farther away from the left hip. Once we can't go any farther, we'll send the right hand down and extend that left hand towards the sky. Breathing into a triangle. Noticing all the open space we're feeling across the front of the body, along the length of the spine. And we'll take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's bend the right knee, and we can either place right forearm on right thigh or reach the right hand to the mat. Extended angle pose. As we exhale, left hand down. Let's return to runner's lunge. Send the right foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale as we lengthen, rise cobra. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. You can hang out there or insert your push-up. And then we're going to position left shoulder over left wrist so we can turn and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. And we'll exhale back around into our plank. And press back up into downward facing dog. Let's extend through the heel of the left foot. Start reaching that leg higher and higher to the sky. There's our three-legged dog. As we exhale, let's step the left foot forward through the hands, bringing us back into runner's lunge. From there, we're going to start pushing left leg straight, extending right leg behind us, hip level. Hands are going to form a tripod with our left foot. Here's our tripod balance. We can remain like that or position our left thumb so it's in a straight line with that left pinky toe, rolling right hip open, extending right arm to the sky, half moon balance. Exhale the right hand back down if it's lifted. Step the right foot back in, toes close, heels apart. As we're bending our knees, sinking our hips, pull the knees closer together. Lift your ribs from your thighs. Arms alongside your ears, chair pose. Inhale, reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to our heart. And then let's make our way into our standing mountain pose. So from standing mountain pose, let's move into our tree pose. We're going to find our focal point for our eyes. We're going to feel our navel drawing in, and we're shifting our weight into our right foot. When you're ready, you can place your left heel against your right ankle bone. And let's bring our hands together at heart center. Lift your toes from the floor. And then if you wish, you can grow the branches of your tree. As we exhale, let's lower our branches. Let your foot rest back into the earth and refined mountain pose. And then we're ready to try it on the other side. So we've got that focal point, navel nice and tight, shifting weight into our left foot, placing right heel at left ankle bone, hands together at heart center. When you're ready, lifting your toes. growing the branches of your tree. Exhale, we lower our branches, returning our foot. And we're back into standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, open just the arms, let them come together behind your back. Once you've got them hooked together, start to pull down, open your heart, open your throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Lead with your ribs, folding down, down, down. Let your head drop, but then try lifting the arms higher to the sky. Exhale, let's release the hands. Take a giant step back with the right foot into our lunge. Once there, push the right heel down, turn the right toes out, and then start to straighten your left leg. Lifting the left toes. Inhale, let's look out. And then exhale, upper body is going to sink closer to that left thigh. And then we're going to see if we can let our toes sink back down. From there, let's bend the knee. Return to a nice runner's lunge. Step that left foot back into plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. Step the right foot between the hands, returning us to lunge. Once established, push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Start to straighten the right leg, and as you do, lift up right toes. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. And then see about sinking your toes back down. On the next exhale, begin to rebend the right knee. Come back into runner's lunge. And let's send the right foot back into plank. Press back up into down dog. Walk the dog a few times. Raise up both heels. Press them back down. Now I want you to bend your knees like you're going to almost come down onto all fours, but hover instead. And then press back up into down dog. Try again. Let's bend our knees like we're hovering above the mat. And press back up. Once more, bend the knees, hovering above the mat. Now actually sink the knees down. Press through the tops of your feet. Big toes stay close. Separate the knees. And let's go ahead and press back into extended child's pose. Turning those palms to the sky. Let's take the left hand, feed it through the right armpit. Sink your shoulder down. Bring that arm out and we'll switch. And then bring the arm back. And one more full extension. From there, let's ease forward onto our forearms. Let's walk our feet back and hang out in forearm plank. So again, we want to make sure the belly button is doing the work here, holding that tummy tight. Shoulders stacked over elbows. No saggy hips. No sinking into the shoulders or letting the head drop. And then let's ease to the knees. Tops of the feet on the mat. We'll walk back in so we end up on all fours. Let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale as we round for cat. And then we're back to neutral. Let's step the right foot forward. Let's keep both hands to the inside of our right foot. And then start to pull the top of our left thigh towards the mat. Ease down closer to the mat. And we want to feel a good stretch going right up our back right thigh and the front of the left thigh. Now we can stay like this and just keep sinking a little deeper. Or we can move into pigeon pose, but first we would need to bring ourselves upright a bit. And then we want to take our right heel and think about aiming it at your left hip bone while your right knee starts pointing to the edge of your mat. And we can inch the left leg farther back. Let the body sink down. And be aware of keeping your weight centered over that left hip so you're not feeling pressure in your right knee. Press down to the tops of your left toes, and then think about really pressing the outer edge of your right pinky toe into the mat. From there, let's inhale and start to rise. Everybody comes up. And we're actually going to sit over onto that right hip. And then let's bring the left knee around and see if we can stack it on top of the right. We want to keep our knees and feet as close together as we can. Use your left hand to hold your left ankle, send your right hand high, and then do a little side bend to your left. Grab hold of that right wrist with your left hand. And then let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, float the arms down. And come back to all fours. Once there, sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. Exhale, round again for your cat. Come back to neutral spine. And let's step left foot forward. Keeping both hands to the inside of that left foot. Now we're ready to pull the top of our right thigh towards the mat. Inch down onto your forearms. Feel that stretch in the back of your left thigh and the front of your right thigh. And we can stay here and just breathe deeper into the stretch, or we can move into pigeon pose. So if we're going to do pigeon, we have to come upright first. That way we can get our left heel to aim at our right hip bone with our left knee pointing out to the edge of the mat. Inching our right leg farther back, sinking deeper down. Press down through the tops of your right toes and the outer edge of your left pinky toe. From there, let's inhale and start to lift back up. And we're going to sit onto our left hip this time. Let's bring the right knee. So we've got our knees and feet as close together as we can. Hold on to your right ankle with your right wrist. Send the left arm high. A little side bend to the right. And then see if you can use your right hand to grab hold of that left wrist. As we exhale, let's release the hands. And then from there, we're going to stretch both legs out straight. Press through the heels of our feet. Press down into your palms on either side of your hips. And feel like you're sitting at attention. And then as we exhale, we'll soften and start to walk your fingers forward. Push back through the tailbone, melt down. And then let's come up and let's bring our hands a little bit behind us. So we've got fingertips pointing at our butt, pressing down through the palms, belly button tight. See if you can start to press the bottoms of your feet down, which is going to help lift your hips into reverse plank. Good, and then exhale, we're sinking back down. And let's walk the hands forward, folding in half once again. And we'll slowly come back up. Once we've made it back up, let's bend our knees. And we're going to bring the arms between the knees, and I want you to hook around your big toes with your second and third fingers. Pull that belly button nice and tight. Find your balance on your tailbone. So we want to make sure that we don't let the lower back round out. Start extending one leg, and don't worry if you can't get your leg all the way straight, just go where you can. And then try the other leg as well, and there's our big toe wide boat. And then see if you can pull your legs closer together. Let go with your hands. And slowly lower just the upper body. Once the upper body's made it all the way down, let's extend both legs higher to the sky. Push through the heels of your feet. And then from there, lift the arms up and let them come down and rest at your sides. And then let's bend both of our knees. Place our feet on the mat. Let's open our arms wide to the side. We're going to drop both of our knees to the left. Once they're there, as far as they can go without lifting the right shoulder, see if you can stretch both legs out straight. Push out through the heels of your feet, and then use your left hand to press on the outside of your right thigh. We'll reopen the left arm, bend both the knees, bring them back to center. And then from there, we'll drop both of our knees to the right. Once we've got them there as far as they will go, without lifting the left shoulder, see if you can stretch them out straight, pushing out through the heels, and then using that right hand to push on the outside of your left thigh. Let's reopen the right arm, bend both the knees, and we'll bring your knees back to neutral. From there, let's bring the arms in close to the body, palms facing the sky. Tighten the belly, and we're going to come back up into our bridge. And once we've established our bridge, let's bring left knee in. Stretch that leg straight up to the sky. And slowly lower your hips. Crossing left leg over the right. You're just sitting with your legs crossed. And then we're going to bring the knees in towards the chest. See if you can reach down to your ankles. And keep pulling the legs in closer to the body while you try to pull your heels closer to your butt. And then let's release. We can uncross, send your feet back down onto the mat. Tightening the belly, we're going to peel back up into our bridge. This time, pull the right knee and extend that leg towards the sky. And then slowly sink the hips back down. Cross the right leg over the left like we're sitting with our legs crossed. And then we're going to bring the knees towards the chest, grab hold of your ankles, pull the knees in closer and pull the heels closer to your body. And then let's release. We can uncross the legs. Let's bring both knees in. Couple knee circles round and round. And then let's go the other way. And let's keep the knees tucked in. But then separate your knees. Let the soles of your feet come closer together. Pull your heels closer to your body. There's our lying butterfly. Breathing into the outer hips and the inner thighs. Let's separate the feet. Press up with flat feet. Pull down with your hands. Keeping the shoulders relaxed against the mat. We'll rock a few times side to side. And then hold to neutral center and try extending the legs straighter and opening them wider. And then let's bring our legs back together. Pushing the heels towards the sky. Resting your arms at your sides. So this would be a very modified version of shoulder stand. And we could remain just like this. You could even do this with the back of your legs against the wall. So if you want to move into full shoulder stand, remember that your abdominals are going to do the lifting. And the holding in your hands are just going to be helpful. So they're not going to bear the brunt of the work. We want to make sure that we're not feeling any weight in the neck. Shoulder stands encourage blood flow back to the heart, which cools and calms the body. Now, if you're in modified shoulder stand, bring your knees to your chest. If you're in full shoulder stand, we're going to bring our knees close to our ears. Then we're going to bring our hands back down to the mat. I'm going to simply roll down. So now we all have knees to chest. And then use your hands to pull those knees in even closer. Do a few knee circles round and round. And then let's go the other way. And then just keep the knees tucked in nice and close. We're going to stretch the left leg all the way out onto the mat. And then do the same with the right leg all the way out onto the mat. Once there, let our arms at our sides, palms to the sky. Breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. I want you to squeeze your eyes as tightly shut as you can. And then let your eyes relax. And then tense the muscles in your arms, stretching from your shoulders to your fingertips. Rest of the body is not tense. And then let your arms go soft. Same thing with the legs. Tense the muscles in your legs, stretching from your hips to your heels. And then let your legs relax. And continue to breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, guiding your breath around all areas of the body. Animals are more than ever a test of our character, of mankind's capacity for empathy and for decent, honorable conduct and faithful stewardship. We are called to treat them with kindness, and because they have rights or power or some claim to equality, but in a sense because they don't, because they all stand unequal and powerless before us. Animals are so easily overlooked, their interests so easily brushed aside. Whenever we humans enter their world, from our farms to the local animal shelter to the African savanna, we enter as lords of the earth, bearing strange powers of terror and mercy alike. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart and a grateful heart and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness to all living beings. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.
Namaste.
I thank you for joining me this morning. I hope that you feel renewed and refreshed and ready. I'll be back tomorrow night to let you know what we've got going on Monday. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon. Bye.